Hello there, everybody. Welcome to some more Team Fortress 2. Got a nice gameplay here for you today on 2 rounds, actually. One on Turbine and one on Fastlane like we're watching right now. And if you're new to the channel, I have changed my heads-up display from PV HUD to Oxide. It's kind of a nice HUD. I think I explained a little bit in my last video. I don't know, Oxide just seems to work for me. I don't like all that clutter in the way. I don't like the giant text. I like my text kind of a medium size. We're getting kind of awkward into specifics now. Anyways, I'm going to be talking about some scout tips and hints and everything that, you kind of need to know if you're getting new to TF2 or going to get new to Scout. Because let's face it, I've played this game since it first came out, and I used to be that guy that you did not want on your team that played Scout and made a mockery of himself and made himself look like a scrub. Because I was a scrub. Everyone starts out as a scrub, but of course learning and practice makes everybody not so scrubby. You can put that towards your life or do whatever you want with it. I don't really mind. But of course, the loadout we're going to be using is going to be the Scattergun, the Mad Milk, and the Frying Pan of Justice. Sadly, there's no Frying Pan of Justice kills in this round, leaving that scout to, high five nobody. You guys could probably barely see that, but you know what I mean. So anyways, also, just real quick, I also have changed my damage noise to the Quake health pickup noise. I don't know, it just, I like that noise. It makes me a very happy camper in Quake to hear every time I run over something. But anyways, swag points on that sniper, but time to get into the seriousness of the video. So, number one thing I think I can tell you guys is playing Scout is a very fun, rewarding, and yet very challenging experience. It may not be your main class, but it might be your secondary class like mine. Now, just remember, I'm not the best Scout. I don't claim to be the best Scout. I just am kind of good at it, and I will admit that with an honest heart. So anyways, number one thing I guess people have to get out of their mind when playing Scout is you are the weakest class in the game. Because that's a common misconception. I think Spy is probably the weakest in the whole game. But Scout is a powerhouse, and bing bang boom, this is why I use Mad Milk. Right there. Just love doing stuff like that. Anyway, Scout is a tremendously powerful class, whether you're using Criticola, Soda Popper, whatever preferred loadout you use. Generally, a good wholehearted Scout's going to be using the Scattergun, always Scattergun. Pretty much 9 times out of 10, any competitive player will say the Scattergun is a just godlike weapon in the hands of anybody. But even though you think about it, it's just a slightly damage ramp up instead of a default shotgun. A lot of people don't know that the Scattergun's actually a regular shotgun just with a slightly higher damage ramp up, meaning it does a little bit more damage over distance. That's actually the really only difference. But, of course, use whatever Scattergun you like. Now, remember like I was saying, you think you're the weakest class in the game? Do not think that. Like I said, you can destroy classes in 2 to 3 hits with your Scattergun. You can watch almost 9 times out of 10 in this video, I try and land perfect meat shots on classes, especially like that Pyro right there. I never give up trying to shoot, because you don't want to go in playing Scout thinking, oh man, I got 125 health, I'm just gonna die, what's the point? I'm just gonna go cap the intel. No, don't think that at all. You can do incredible damage, regardless of what weapon you're using, because you move so damn fast. And using Babyface's blaster, you're just like Sonic speed. Do whatever. So the other hint of advice I have for you is to turn on damage sounds. I can't stress, and you can just think about this, damage sounds and hit numbers are pretty much the, lifeblood of understanding how much damage you're doing. If you can see how much damage you're clearly doing to somebody and can guesstimate how much left health they have, you're going to pretty much dominate other players. And that's extremely important in competitive TF2. I have never played a match, but I have watched my fair share of it. Another great hint I have for you guys is there's a common misconception that playing Scout you need a super fast, incredibly high sensitivity. That is only true if you're good with a very high sensitivity. There's no reason to have your mouse set to the maximum speed just because you're the fastest class in the game. That is not really an idea that seems to make any sense to me either. You can see 9 times out of 10 in any video I play of any class, I never jolt my mouse around, and you can see right here on this engineer, I am never stopped tracking him because I'm not moving my mouse. I'm simply moving forward, left, and right, and kind of a little bit of diagonal movement. You never really see me raise my mouse slightly above where my looking points are. It almost always is in the middle of my screen. Like right here with the sniper, I don't kill him, but he had probably about 2 health left. Very lucky huntsman shot too anyways. But of course, just get comfortable and aim low. Always aim for the chest of your enemies, because if you can get the pellet spread to land correctly, you're going to do a meat shot, basically landing all the pellets and doing about 80 to 100 damage almost every single time, And that is how a good scout plays. You don't shoot all your shots in your scattergun willy-nilly. You take time, plan out your shots, and reload after everything. Or if you guys are familiar with my series, I like to coin the term practically reload. Reload after every moment you can, because you never know as scout when you're going to come up against an obstacle like a sticky nest. And of course, the final tip I have for you guys, never stop moving. I can't express to you how many times I see scouts get destroyed by other classes because they are not moving. But of course, anyways, the video is going to come up here to an end very shortly, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'll do a Shorstop video next, probably next week or the next few days, and I hope you guys like this one. Don't do drugs. Don't just stay in school. Do whatever. And of course, destroy the sniper, but unfortunately, this scout was too much for me. Have a good day, everybody.